Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. I pray for you all. God give you a long life and you live always happily there. Please like and share this video and also subscribe my YouTube channel. I have a request to you all. Watch this video till end for supporting me. So let's start with the information. These are some updates on Dinar.
Before starting the video, I have to tell you something. Go to google.com and search dinaropinions.com and open this site. Here you can see the latest news, Dinar opinions, and Dinar Guru updates on a single page. So visit this site for more information.
My bank guy did say dropping the zeros does not change the value. He's right. Because it's going to be 1-to-1 with the American dollar. It doesn't affect it inside. It will affect it outside. No, it will not change it. When it floats, it will change it. Poor countries with terrible inflation, they drop zeros in order to lop. We are not like that. We drop to add value. It's all inflation based. Yes, you drop to add value inside of your country. They want it to be at least 1-to-1 with the American dollar in order to add this value to your currency. That's why he means that dropping the zeros won't add value to your currency. Then your currency will float on the international market. And the value of your currency goes up outside your country as well. Inside, it will go from 13.20 to at least $1 American dollar in order to add value. Which is purchasing power. If it was a lot, they would be adding zeros. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We've got something really interesting to dive into. Have you noticed all those bank meetings happening lately? Like, what's really going on behind those closed doors? Are getting ready for a banking crash? Or maybe something like a major revaluation? Let's be honest, it feels a bit strange, doesn't it? I mean, if there's trouble brewing, why are banks still opening wealth management offices? Could it be they are preparing for something entirely different? Let's explore this together and find out what they might be getting ready for. Alright, let's start by breaking down the situation. First off, what does a banking crash usually look like? We've seen it before, right? People rush to ATMs, there are news reports flying around, and panic sets in. But this time, things feel a bit different. Why is that? For one, banks are still investing in wealth management services. So, are they actually worried, or are they strategizing for something else? Let's dig deeper into this. Banks have to keep evolving to stay competitive. Opening wealth management offices suggests they are anticipating increased demand from clients. People want advice on how to manage their money, especially in uncertain times. So, if they were bracing for a crash, wouldn't they tighten things up instead? Now, let's consider revaluation. What does that mean exactly? Simply put, it's a reassessment of asset values. This could be due to economic changes, political factors, or even shifts in investor behavior. Revaluations often happen when markets are adjusting or stabilizing after a period of volatility. And if banks are preparing for this, it makes sense they're investing in services to assuage client fears and maintain trust. We all know the saying, a dollar today is not worth the same tomorrow. With inflation and changing economic conditions, people are becoming more cautious. They want guidance, stability, and a plan. So, the opening of more wealth management offices could mean banks are looking to reassure customers. They might be saying, hey, we're here to help you navigate these changing tides. Now let's look at some examples. Take a look at a few major banks in the US, for instance. These banks have been ramping up hiring for financial advisors and wealth managers. They're actively adding resources to support clients wanting to safeguard their investments. Even in the news, we see stories of individuals moving their assets to these institutions for that very reason. Clearly, people are looking for leadership in their financial journeys, especially now. But let's not ignore the meetings and discussions. What exactly are these meetings focused on? Most likely, they cover risk management strategies, asset adjustments, and preparing for any economic shifts. This isn't just a response to potential crises, it's also proactive planning. Remember, the financial landscape is constantly changing. Banks need to adapt and evolve to keep pace. So, are we really looking at a possible crash, or are banks simply being cautious and preparing for a market adjustment? And let's not forget about technology. The rise of fintech solutions is too significant to overlook. Banks are under pressure to innovate and compete with these new players. Investing in wealth management is a way to remain relevant. Now, here's a thought. If banks are focused on strengthening their wealth management capabilities, it could actually mean they see potential for growth ahead. They might foresee a wave of new investors entering the market, eager to manage their finances wisely. This perspective reflects optimism, rather than fear. It also suggests that banks recognize the need to build long-term relationships with clients. We often talk about trust in banking. Well, this could be their way of reinforcing that trust. And let's not forget the role of communication here. Banks are more than just places to store money, they're advisors too. By opening new offices, they're sending a strong message to clients and the market. Don't worry, we're here for you. With all this said, I'm curious to know your thoughts. What do you think these banks are preparing for? Are you worried about a banking crash, or do you see the signs of a possible revaluation like I do? Let's keep this conversation going in the comments. As we wrap up, remember to like this video if you found it helpful. Share it with your friends and family, especially if they are curious about banking trends. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more insights and discussions on finance. Stay informed, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.